Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using the new Iluvsarahii X Colourpop palette. This is the Through My Eyes palette and this is what the palette looks like. So I am so excited for you guys to see how I created this look, and I'm just excited for all the looks I'm going to have coming with this palette. So if you guys want to see how I created this look and just my overall thoughts on this collection, then just keep on watching. So today I'm going to be using this palette, and it's still in like the boxed packaging. I haven't even opened it yet. The only thing is I have tried the lipstick that I purchased. I didn't buy the whole bundle because I just wanted to be realistic and buy what I thought I was going to use, because I'm trying to be more realistic and just buy things that I know I'm going to use. So I just bought this one instead of the whole bundle because it's nude and it was a really pretty shade. And yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing the collection, and that's why I already did my face, because I wanted this to be more focused on the eyes. So yeah, it looks like this. It has her eyes on the front. This is what the back looks like. The background is kind of the same as how the front looks like, and then it just has the shades on the back. I can't remember if the shades are actually on the palette or not. Okay. Oh, they're on the back of the palette too. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. I really like it actually. It's really different. And it says Iluvsarahii X Colourpop in the middle. And then it's kind of like the back of the packaging. Has the shades on the back and then the same background again. I actually really like this because I feel like I've never seen like a palette like this color before. Like, that's not something I think I would do, but it's like really different. And then, oh okay, so the shades are actually on the palette. I couldn't remember if they were. Like, I've seen the palette but I forgot. So this is what the palette looks like when you open it. Honestly, this is probably the most stunning palette I've ever seen from Colourpop, and if not like one of the prettiest palettes I've ever seen. So there are 16 shades. How many mattes? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think 7 mattes, and there's like a, what would you call this? Like a satin shimmer. This Flex shade looks so pretty. Hold on. I really like this palette to start off. I like that there's a really dark shade. I probably would have preferred for this to be like a dark brown shade. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it's kind of like purpley. I don't know, maybe it'll look different on the eyes. And I like that there's also like a shimmer, light shimmer shade. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it and I'm just gonna start using it. I really appreciate though that they have the names on the palette and there's a mirror as well. So I'm just going to prime my eyes with my P. Louise base. I feel like this is what Karen would probably do too. I'm really not sure what I want to do. I want to do something like fun and different, but also I'm like going to the mall today, so I kind of wanted to do something like pretty wearable. Okay, so the shade Wild Soul is like calling my name. It looks like such a pretty like mustardy yellow shade, so I think I'm gonna go in with that shade first. So I'm just going to tap into that shade and I'm gonna dust it off just because I don't know like how pigmented this is going to be. Oh. I feel like that's pretty pigmented for like dust, or what do you call it? Getting the excess off. My brush is a little dirty. I don't know if you could see that. That was from my brush, so don't think that the shadow is playing me right now. I just need to clean my brushes. I'm so bad when it comes to like cleaning my brushes. Okay, so this shade is super pigmented and it's blending out really nicely, so I'm really liking this shade so far. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with Euphoric, It's like an orangey peachy shade. And I'm gonna start putting this into the crease. So these shadows are actually like really pigmented and I like how they're blending out. I'm not having any problems blending them out. And I also did my face makeup first and I'm noticing that there is actually no fallout. I haven't used the shimmer shades though, so we'll see about that. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Misbehave right here because I don't know, I want to deepen it up, but I don't want to use the purple. It's like, I feel like that's going to mess the look up. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Misbehave. I'm liking how that looks. Now, I always do this after like blending for a while. I feel like some of the shades like in the crease and stuff go away. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Euphoric back into the crease and then back in with the like yellowy shade again just to bring some of it back into the look. And this also just helps like further blend everything together, so that's also why I like to do this. Okay, yeah, that looks really good. So I'm gonna go in with the shimmer shade now, and I feel like I should wet my brush, but I don't know, I kind of want to see and try, I kind of want to try and see how it looks without wetting the brush. Okay, I want to use this really intense gold right here. It's called Mesmerize and it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna start putting that in the middle of my eye. It's like really sparkly. And it's not applying intense whatsoever, but I am using it dry, you know? Oh, it's actually building up really pretty. Okay, that looks pretty, but like you can see through it, so I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to take like a little pencil brush just to get closer and kind of pack on some of that pink. Alright, I think this eye looks really good. I'm just going to do the other eye off camera and then apply lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just applied my lashes. Now I'm just going to apply this brown liner to my waterline. This is from Marc Jacobs in, I think it's called Brownie, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's called Brownie. It's just a brown shade, and so I feel like brown would go perfect in the waterline just because it's a really warm look. Okay, now I'm going to quickly do my lower lash line. With a flat brush, I'm going to apply this like pink shade really close to the waterline. And then using this like pretty like small tight brush to blend this orange euphoric shade. And I'm kind of just like blending the pink out with this shade. And I do have some fallout that I got right here doing this eye off camera. And it could be because I was doing the eye makeup like really fast just because I already knew what I was doing, so I wasn't doing it as like carefully, because on this side I didn't get any fallout at all. So I think you just have to be pretty careful with the shades and you won't like get any fallout, but hopefully it doesn't like, it isn't hard to take off. And now I'm just using like my regular blending brush to apply Wild Soul. So now I'm just going to apply mascara to my lower lashes. Now I'm going to take Lucido right here in the inner corner. This is a pretty shade, but I want it to be a little bit more gold, so I'm going to apply a little bit of Mesmerized on top. And then I'm just going to take the extra on the brow bone. So now I'm going to use this lipstick. This one is Sueño de Coco, and just gonna apply that to my lips. Okay, so this is the completed look. I really like how this turned out. It just looks like a really pretty like sunset look, and it's a pretty wearable look, but it's also like a look that you can make pretty glam, like with some lashes. I feel like this would look really pretty with like a high ponytail. I should probably put my hair up. Overall, I feel like there's a few things that I would have liked better, like if they were different with this palette. I would have liked if there was like a dark brown shade or like more of a white shade, but honestly it doesn't really matter because looking at this palette, like I'm just so inspired, and they're just really pretty shades. There's really wearable shades, but also like this shade right here, this shade, and this shade, they really stand out to me. They're like fun colors, but they really like, it just makes me want to create like really pretty looks. So I really like this palette, and also the packaging is so pretty. It's something that I definitely don't have in my collection, and the size is just perfect. It also has a mirror, which I really love, and also the lipstick, as you can see, I'm obsessed with it already because it's just like, also this isn't my first time wearing it. I wore it on New Year's Eve just because I really liked how it looked on Karen, and I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to look good on New Year's Eve, so I just had to try it out, and I'm really happy that I did because I really like this shade, and as you can see, it's like a perfect nude shade for my skin tone. So I really like this nude lipstick already. And as for the palette, these shades, you saw, I didn't have any problems with blending out the shades or with pigment. They were really pigmented. So I only had a little bit of fallout, but as I said, it was when I was doing the second eye off camera. So I was doing it a little bit like faster and like not as slow as I did with this eye on camera, but I didn't get any fallout for this eye. I don't think I've seen a prettier palette from Colourpop in my opinion. I've done a lot of looks with Colourpop palettes, and it's usually like the ones with like influencers on my channel, and I can honestly say that this one is my favorite by far. Just like the colors in it, and then the packaging, and just the quality of the shadows overall. I mean, the quality of Colourpop shadows are pretty good in general, but just knowing that it's good quality and the shades just wins me over. So I'm really happy that I got this palette and I was able to do a look with it for you guys, but I honestly think I'm going to keep the looks coming because this palette has me really inspired and I couldn't choose what look to do, so I'm definitely going to be using this blue shade, and I really want to use Flex. It's such a pretty shade, so I'm definitely going to be doing more looks, and hopefully you guys want to see that too. So I really hope you guys like this look. thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.